Your hair looks extra big and bad today.
I figured you'd like it. It was yours.
I did my hair extra big. What do you think? It's like the 80's again.
It's wild.
Wild 80's style. Well, we grew up in the 80's, so that's like what we liked because that was our
youth.
Our youth.
Back when we looked better.
We were young and attractive back then, right? But I love big hair.
Is that what you liked about me when you first saw me?
Yeah, it was your hair.
See, so there.
We both like big hair, so I mean, I remember when I was growing up in the 70's and I would see people walking around in the old 60s beehive, tall teased ups, and I remember thinking, oh my God, why don't you get with the times? What's wrong with that hair?
Right, but they felt that they looked best that way and they stuck to it.
Right, so then now I find myself...
We're doing the same thing.
We're doing the same thing. We're like, I don't know, I just love big hair. Something wild and crazy about it. You know? I mean, after it went out of style, then I started wearing other hairstyles like that big Marilyn Monroe whip everybody was wearing. But eventually, I always end up going back to big hair. I don't know why.
You stick with something long enough, eventually it comes back in fashion.
Yeah.
Just like those grannies with the beehive hairdos. They came back during
That's
the punk
true.
times
It
with
did.
the B-52s. It went out of style again.
Amy
And
Winehouse.
then it came right back with Amy Winehouse.
Right. I remember when I was in my 20s and I used to go to like bars and dance. Well, I never went to just bars. I would always go to a dance club. Always had a dance. And
Disco ball and all that stuff?
yeah,
or?
all of that. But I remember, well, in the Midwest, there wasn't a lot of people in the early 80's wearing big hair except for me. So when I would go into a club, I used to have the biggest, baddest hair, and I walk in and everybody looked like, oh my God, look at her hair.
When I would go to any of the bars or the metal bars, and there are a few long hairs, but most of the guys have mullets.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I remember the mullet. Oh, I don't like the mullet.
So,
I think I liked that for about a year, and then I got sick of it. I thought it was ugly. But
the girls who wanted something wild, going after the guys with the longest hair.
the long hair.
Longest, biggest hair.
Yeah, biggest, baddest hair.
I thought it was just because they wanted to use my high-end hairspray. But I always got the good stuff.
Yeah, you have to get really good hairspray in order to make something like this, right?
Yeah.
But well, you have to tease it too. You have to have a really good teasing comb. I just like it. Something about it. I'm always gonna like big hair. You know?
That's why I'm always worried about my hair.
Yeah. What, like you're gonna go bald?
Please, no. Don't mix it. No, I don't think I could go short hair.
No, short hair. I think I tried it once in my life. I thought I was gonna die. Then I just grew it back out and just went back to this, right? Again.
I think sometime, what was it? Maybe early 2000s. I did cut my hair to about my shoulder.
But it was still poofy.
Yeah, because it's kind of crazy anyway. But I cut it short.
You had some really thick hair. You had some badass thick curly, not curly, it was like a wavy thickness.
It's waves.
Yeah, it was
Or ringlets.
It was
I think they
nice.
used to call it ringlets.
Yeah, it was
because they
nice.
weren't curls. It was just.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like it. I should go to work like this. I should show up I work in the court, so I have to go to court for work, so I should show up at court like this.
They got a lot of attention.
Oh, they'll think I'm a weirdo.
No, they'll think you're some kind of a film star.
Nah. They'll be like, what? That's Mary? Oh my.
Where the darling comes from.
Mary, darling.